so strong. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Cabin was fun.
It's morning again.
Yeah.
One more time.
It happens every day.
Yeah, like a bad rash.
Oh, I was thinking more like sex.
What do you mean, once a year?
Every day.
On my birthday?
Every day. My birthday.
We tried last night.
I get to watch Tom Hardy for my birthday.
You know what sex is
That's
like when
almost
you're
as
in your
good.
60s?
It's really hard.
You go, okay, honey, that's enough. Thank you. Okay, because everything fucking hurts. You just go, thanks for trying, honey. I appreciate that. I'll see you next year. Same time, same bad channel. Hey, why don't you pin the show?
Why don't you?
Because you should perform a function in the morning.
Okay. Pin it.
At least one or two.
I already did that.
Yeah.
My duty.
Peg it, honey, peg it.
I did it.
Or pin it. Because pegging's different than pinning it.
You just need to shut up.
Started to sound all Dommy and me and shit.
Are you talking?
Yeah.
Stop. Na 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 na.
Get Dommy on my ass.
You like it.
I know.
I'm gonna get
Nobody
my
would
kitchen
believe
cleaned.
Nobody would believe that shit about me. Yeah, see,
Yeah, they would.
men under big pressure like this,
I have pictures.
they have their subby moments, you know. Don't want to be in
All
control
right,
anymore.
can we
honey.
not
Would you
talk
be in
about sex
control?
at 8 o'clock in the fucking morning? Jesus
Man,
Christ.
who the hell was talking about sex, man?
You.
Being in
What?
control has nothing to do with sex. It's
Da,
all in the
da,
mind.
da, 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 da. It's a it's
Now,
sex of the
if
brain.
being under someone else's control gives you an erection, then maybe it's sexual.
An erection.
And I'm not saying that has ever happened. Like ever with me. Ever.
Okay.
It's just a mental break.
You're mental.
You be in charge for a while. You know?
You're judgy. Oh, I am in charge. I'm in charge. I'm in charge, aren't I?
Remember when we were at the
Am I in
counselor?
charge? Yeah.
She goes, "Can I be in charge for a while?" And the counselor looks at her and goes, "That clearly means you're not in charge." We all had a good laugh about that.
Oh my God.
Good morning, Waz.
Look, we got Owen Schroyer and Taylor Hanson in the same fucking picture.
Oh my God.
They are not the same person.
Yeah, I got to talk to Owen Schroyer. Spaces was pretty cool.
Owen Schroyer is cute.
Oh, there is a
Man,
screen I should
if I
transition to.
was-
That would be this one. Hey
was in
guys,
my-
good morning.
30s. Oh man. Taylor's rocking the Viking. Okay, I'm sorry. I like Vikings.
Should I go shave the sides of my head now?
I don't know.
Should do something.
Did you
right?
brush it?
No, I didn't do anything.
Oh,
I
my
didn't have
God.
time.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
I'll
I have
I'll
no
attend
room
to
for
it.
talking. So
Uno momento, por favor.
we need hair and makeup.
Oh, yeah, we don't have that, right? So anyway, like do all that stuff, man. Don't forget, send your support, right?
This program was
We
made
need hair and
possible by
makeup.
contributions
Well, we
from
need
viewers
Clearly.
like you.
Gummies and
And we need
gasoline.
Juanita over here to have the coffee made when we get up and shit. We're important now. We got a schedule to adhere to.
I feel so important.
My schedule's filling up as we speak. Chuck Ellis is going to be joining us today on
Today?
Wartime Christianity. Yeah, we're going to have a shoe.
Today?
Yep. And then Hugo and I are having a show tonight at 8
Yep.
o'clock, right? He's
Yep.
going to be premiering.
Thursday nights are happening. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
think you
gonna
have an
be-
appointment. Whoa.
He's premiering EPAC Perspectives.
Ooh,
Yep.
new show.
Yep, new shows,
Our
so that's exciting.
First Not Us show.
Yeah, not us show.
Not Us
yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's,
good
it's
with
pretty
words.
cool. Yep. So I'm going to be kind of sitting a little bit. I'm playing like second fiddle. I'm going to be his sort of like Stu. I'm going to be like Glenn's
What the
Stu
hell?
to him. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right. Let me try and do something with this.
Okay, wait a minute. Chuck is at 2:00. Okay.
Yeah, Chuck said.
Then we have Heather and
Heather. I don't
Hugo.
know if Heather might.
H² H2.
Whoa, Heather might be on at 7. I don't know. I've contacted her. So yeah, we got stuff going on. Busy. Good morning, Jeff. I hope the evil depression is not upon you this morning. But I would all of you here, I want you to reach out to my friend Keegan Bagadouche. He's in bad shape. He had a heart infection, and he was in the hospital. And the day he got out, he came home, and his wife of 20 years left him. So he's heavy. He's overweight. He's been walking now every day. He's lost 25 pounds this week.
Yep.
But he's a mess, guys. He's a mess.
We're
He's
all a mess.
anxious
And he's a mess.
all the time.
We're all in the same boat.
So pray for Keegan,
Yep.
okay? And any of you want to talk to him, I'm quite sure if you're not following him or whatever, you could, reach out, DM him. Go to his page, comment. He made a post about it. And he was so upset that nobody interacted with his post and talked to him. So what's his post it?
I'm gonna post it.
Yeah, why don't you throw it in the chat?
Yeah.
Because you want to reach out to him because we need each other these days, guys. And I can tell you, I was really low last week. And people that reached out to me made all the difference in the world for me. And I was like low. There's not often you turn to your wife and just kind of look at her and like just break down in tears, right? So, yeah, the cheesiest man at the cheesiest. I should remember that. But anyway, reach out to him. He made a public post, so this is, he's reaching out for help. So it's not like I'm betraying any secrets here. And he needs friends, and he needs, in particular, my friends, right? Because this circle's been created for a reason.
Yep.
And good morning, Jeremy. And this circle's been created for a reason, and we're here to support each other. And so I don't know where this is going to go. I'm going to have an online recovery meeting, and I think I'm going to make it a men's meeting, and I think I'll have an open meeting at some other time, during. But I think I want to have a basically a closed men's meeting. It's closed, meaning that nobody can speak at the meeting that is not in recovery actively,
Right.
or like seeking out like how to be in active recovery. But beyond that, everybody else needs to be a listener, right? If you're just like there for a friend or whatever, we don't really want to have those people involved in the conversation. But I want that conversation open so that people can see it,
Right.
but yet
And will it be
intimate.
will it be a spaces listening only, or will it be a live?
I want to do spaces.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think that's-
spaces offers a bit of anonymity.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Yeah.
want camera. I just want people to be able to close their
Talk.
eyes and talk in a mic and
Right.
and bare their souls if they want to for the purpose of not only repairing themselves, but we repair ourselves by helping others, right? And so when we share our pain with others, we're fixing ourselves, we're fixing someone else. It's truly at its core the most win-win thing you could ever do.
Yeah.
Because there's never, if you're in the right environment where it's
And And Bagadoosh A is newly sober.
Yeah,
also.
newly sober.
We're coming across a lot of newly sober people.
Right.
So it's a good time to do this.
And I think, and it's hard right now because, let's just put it this way. We're going into a rough time. And those that are gods will have, and I mean gods, not gods, like we are not gods, but are God, apostrophe S, God's own, are going to be stripped of the things that are not Christ-like. We're going to be stripped of certain sins. And I'll tell you that personally, just because of, and I know it's anecdotal, but shit, who cares? This is not a study. It's a project. And I could tell you that I have recently, in a reflexive way, sinned. And it affected me and it grieved the Holy Spirit within me in a way that I was very not expecting. Very much not expecting. So the road is getting narrower. Narrower and narrower and narrower. And God even uses our sin to carve Christ out of us, those that are following the way. And that's not a license to sin, but it also does say that God is so unbelievably magical, and I don't know how to put it any other way, but that he's able to take man's choice and God's sovereignty and just smash those two things together into a ball. And that God does what he wants to and we do what we want to, and somehow that both works. And he's able to fashion us and sanctify us as we go, even while he's peeling the sin away from us and we're releasing the sin. Right? So anyway, there's your little side thought. But I really do believe that right now we're being purified and put together and mashed together in a crucible, and because something is coming where we're going to need each other, right? So yeah, don't worry about it, Jeff. Yeah. I mean, I think, like I said, when I say strictly closed, I think what I'm looking for is people that are struggling to recover from something that is personal to them. And that looks a lot of different ways to a lot of different people that have come and experienced a lot of different things, right? Like PTSD and war and, all sorts.
I found that I tend to abuse a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It's not just about the one substance.
Right. And so I think that whatever that is for whatever people is very specific to people. And so I don't want to define it to alcoholism necessarily, though that and many other drugs I don't do deliberately are on a list of no-nos for me. They just are. So, it is deeply personal. Of course it is. For me, I'm very happy to be on the other side of the struggle. Let's just put it that way, right? The merry-go-round, the island, that's what it is. It's like being lost on an island. It's being like Tom Hanks. And you got Henry, and that Henry is a bottle. Right? You've seen the movie. Everybody's seen the movie, right?
It's not Henry. It's Wilson.
Wilson. All right, whatever the fuck it is. Wilson, Henry.
Wilson. It's the name of the ball.
Bob. It bobbed up and down the water because his name was Bob. Right? Whatever, Bob.
Sea soccer ball's named Bob.
Okay, well, in my case, on my damned island, it was named what I want it to be named. And
it's not your island.
The
You
name,
said Tom Hanks.
my name of mine was Natty, Daddy. Where's my daddy?
Daddy's home.
Daddy's home. Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, man, it's an ugly disease. It's gross, man. It stinks. It smells. It's messy. It's loud. The cans are noisy. They stink after. They fill up your house. You don't know what the hell to do with them because I don't have trash service here. So I got to figure out how to sneak them into the damn, other people's trash bins. I mean, it's just the whole thing is it's classless, right? The whole thing, drinking. Or people come over and they see beer cans in your yard and shit, and
In your yard.
yeah, in my yard. Yes, I admitted it. I mean, it was like I'm kind of a redneck that way. Okay, I mean, what happens is it's not that I want them there. They were in bags originally,
I didn't
and
want
then
them
you
there.
leave them there, and then
What?
the sun hits the plastic, and
And
the
you have
UV
dogs.
degrades, and then the dog digs into it, and sooner or later,
Cats.
you have a 20-foot wide pile of tin cans.
Oh my God.
Okay, and when it's winter and the snow's all over the top of them, then it's not a problem. You don't see it. Okay. I'm just telling you the inside dirt. I don't mind. If you're willing to listen. So, but yeah, it's ugly, and then there's all the other things, right? It's not glamorous like they have it that you would think on television and all that stuff,
Glamorous,
right? It's
yeah.
not glamorous. I see these commercials, man, now. These ones with the moisture dripping down on the can, and a bunch of people out there half naked drinking on a boat. I'm like, oh yeah, that's all great until you're into it for like a case and a half, and you fall off the freaking boat. And you're like, where's Sue? Holy shit, where the fuck is Sue? And you're sitting in jail. And police officer Hector, because you were in somewhere in fucking outside of the country in Mexico, is asking you questions about what did you really do to her. It's all fun and games until then, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So, are we ready to move on, .org, yet?
Yeah.
Listening to my
Yep.
comedic rantings about my previous alcoholism. All right. So, what have you prepared for us today, my love?
Stuff.
Oh, golly. I guess you do, don't you? All right. So, we're almost there.
Oh my God, what's taking so long?
Well, I needed that space for you to get in and whine for a minute like you usually do. I was leaving space. It happens every morning. So now I'm just sort of used to it. I'm going, get it out. Go ahead. All right. Glad we're done now. All right. So, stop touching. Oh my God. I will cram this about halfway down your throat. All right. I'm an audiophile. She knows how it bugs me. I will do things to you under the table.
Stop.
Under the table.
Again.
Oh, hey. Wait a minute. We need a rim shot for that.
Oh, stop. Can
All
we
right.
call it something else? Like,
I didn't name the rim shot. Look it up.
Yes, you
What is
did.
rim shot? Okay. It was on the soundboard. It came delivered that way.
it came delivered that way?
That's what she said.
Jesus. It's too early. Can I have some coffee?
Yes, my love. So this is my face. This is my tip button. This is my link tree. On with it. Like, support, subscribe, share, like, and bookmark. Do all that stuff. Okay? All right, so I lost my khakis. What it means in Boston. My khakis.
The khakis.
The khakis are missing.
Lost my khakis.
Where are the khakis?
Dad, by the way,
That's
scroll
bad.
back down a little
Wait
bit.
a minute.
Yeah. Scroll back down just a tiny bit more. Make sure his name is shown. The other way. The other way?
Well,
Siggs O'Malley.
oh, okay. Hang on. I can't. Doesn't work that
No,
way. I
just-
can't just scroll down. I have to pull it down.
Oh, Jesus.
There. It's kind of like yanking on the scrotum. All right. There you go. There you go. See? Siggs O'Malley
Who
did
am I
that.
living with? What are you talking about?
14 forever.
Okay, so-
I'm 14 years
All right, shut up. So this is Siggs O'Malley. He is hilarious.
Yes, he is.
If you're not following him, you really should be
He's
following
my
him.
bro.
He
He's
is
Mikey.
Mikey. He's
Mikey.
wonderful.
He is hilarious, man. And he is one of the best encouragers I've ever met, man. Love this guy. All right, so what are we looking at here? Whoa! Taylor Hansen joins Owen Schroyer, right? Report from Springfield, Ohio, on Haitians eating people's pets. Oh my goodness. What do we got going on?
X account today, the one that Judicial Watch got where there's no plane. Clearly a missile. And this is why I asked the question about where people stand. I share that video. I have people responding saying, what are you talking about? I see the plane right there. What? Where do you see a plane in the video? And so that's the psychological aspect. And it's like, wow, you've been lied to so much, and the propaganda has worked so well on you that you can literally watch a video without a plane and say, no, I see a plane. And then they have that reference in Mario Brothers. That's crazy. Wow, the crew is just all over the place today. So the video clearly is no plane, and then people see it and they say, yeah, what do you mean? I see the plane. There's literally no plane. And they say a plane hit the building. Maybe it's the passport sitting on top of the heaps of rubble and ash and smoldering molten lava. What about Building 7, controlled demolition? I mean, you can go on and on and on. But I want to go to a full interview with Donald Trump, and his instincts were right on that day to question the narrative and say that it had to be a bomb that blew up the World Trade Towers. And
Well, he is a
I do believe there was a bomb.
prognosticator.
Yeah.
Was it
Donald
attached to a
Trump.
plane or something
Yeah.
else was already in there? I don't know. A bomb was definitely involved.
No,
This is a full Trump interview from September 11th talking about his instinctual response that it had to be more than just the planes. It doesn't make sense. Clip 19.
Unbelievable sight. It's probably 7 or 8 blocks away from the World Trade Center, and yet Wall Street is littered with 2 feet of stone and brick and mortar and steel, and there are thousands of people walking over the debris over the Brooklyn Bridge, where they're sending them out over the Brooklyn Bridge to Brooklyn, and then I guess they're going to have to figure out how to get home from there. But they have between 1 foot and 2 feet of debris right in front of a building that's probably, you would say, Alan, 6 or 7 blocks away.
Donald, this is Roland Smith.
Hi, Roland.
You know, how you doing on this kind of day? You know, at some point, we're going to put all this behind us. And you as a visionary, particularly in New York real estate, what do you think that we ought to do as a city, as a people, when all of this gets, when the mourning stops, when the dead are honored, and we've found out what caused it and maybe corrected it? What does the city need to do?
Well, I guess the big thing that you really will have to do is never forget. You just can't forget that something like this happened. I was so disappointed when they closed the stock exchange, but of
Wow, did
course,
Trump
at
come
some
up with
point,
never
you had
forget?
no choice, you know, when they initially announced it was closing, because you want to just say, the hell with it, you're going forward, nothing's going to change. But the fact is something has changed very dramatically. And I think one of the very sad things is going to be when you look at the skyline of New York, which has become so emblazoned in your own memory, and you look at the skyline of New York and you see these buildings, these 2 buildings, whether you love them or don't love them, they were a great part of the skyline. And then when you look at the skyline after 2001, and you're going to see a skyline without these 2 buildings, you're going to say, what happened? People won't believe it.
It's a
You
scar.
know, when you show your children or your grandchildren in years to come what New York looked like in the year 2000, and then what New York looked like just a year later, they're going to say, what happened?
Hey, Donald,
it's
in,
hard
the
to believe.
in the year 2000, Donald, you considered running for president. If you had done that and if you had been successful, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
Well, I'd be taking a very, very tough line, Alan. I mean, you know, most people feel they know at least approximately the group of people that did this and where they are. But, boy, would you have to take a hard line on this. This just can't be tolerated, and it's got to be very, very stern. This is, as you and I were discussing before, Alan, this was probably worse than Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, you know, this whole thing, I'm not a 9/11 truther, man. Never really have been. And I didn't focus too much on it because it's just, it's hard, man. I mean, I didn't even tune into the ceremonies this year. I just didn't do it. And, you know, bless you, my love.
Thank you. Sorry.
It's all right. It happens. And, you know, it changed our country forever. It scarred us in so many ways that we didn't even know back then. And honest to God, for me, it's still shrouded in mystery because Jeff said that there's a video of the first aircraft crashing into the tower.
We haven't really investigated it for ourselves.
And, you know, it's like, I'm like, seriously? Are we, you know, that many years out from it, 20-something years out from it, and we're still sitting here questioning the narrative of what happened? But
that's because it takes so long for justice sometimes, you know. I mean, look at this stuff with Trump.
Well, it's not even justice. There's just a lack of transparency.
Right.
And in this country, and it's political transparency, and it's a weapon. They use it against us.
It's a cudgel.
We're on a need-to-know basis. I mean, think about it. We all elected a bunch of people that decided it would be a real good idea to create a bunch of secret agencies to do things that nobody else really knows about, and the public can't know about it. But the public's in control of it? Wait a minute. I see there's potentially a problem here. I see that somehow all this security, we're going to give up, what? Our freedom. Yeah, it's exactly what happens. Yep. Yeah, we're still questioning the JFK assassination. Exactly. Good morning, IW. Good morning, Mayo Monkey. Yeah. Good morning, Waz from YouTube. Fluttering around like a butterfly out there. So, yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I'll have some time to delve deeper into it. I don't know. I really have questions about Building 7 because we've got a firefighter. I remember the video starkly saying, got to move back. We're about to bring it down. Well, that's the language of a controlled demolition.
Right.
That's not the language of, and a controlled demolition, setting something up that quickly in order to bring it down. And why? Why was it unstable? I mean, there's no explanations there. Why would you bring it down?
Well, they're saying that there was, what hit the Pentagon wasn't a plane. It was more like a missile. And there's video of it, but the video's at 30 frames per minute. Okay, not per second. 30 frame rates per minute.
No.
Yeah. And so it goes like
no,
that.
30 frames per minute would be one every 2 seconds?
Yeah.
A picture every 2 seconds.
Yeah. It was at
wow, that's really lame.
It was at the Pentagon where
just
they
to give you an
up
idea,
to
we're
the
at
gate.
30. You're watching us at 30 frames a second.
Second, right? Not a minute. This
Right.
was 23 years ago. Okay. So it was just a camera that was outside taking picture of the Pentagon.
Yeah, the security camera. Right?
Yeah. And so at that slow rate, right, what you see something and then nothing. Yeah, it like comes in so fast and it disappears so fast that I don't know. I guess that's why some people think it wasn't a plane that hit the Pentagon. I don't know. There was no wreckage. There was no plane wreckage.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And we're not in space either. We've never been on the moon. So who held the camera on the moon?
I know.
Right?
I
Has anybody
heard
got
that.
an
I was
answer to
like,
that one?
oh my God.
Who held the camera when when Neil Armstrong was bouncing around like a boing, 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 boing on the fucking moon? Who held the camera?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Yeah, I remember that. I was a little kid sitting in a duplex with grandma downstairs, and I'm sitting, and my parents got me up. And I remember the TV, man, we're screwing around with the TV antenna and shit on top,
Right.
And I was sitting there just watching them bouncing around up there. Were they lying to me? Have I been programmed since I was a small child? I think we all have.
Yes.
In many ways. Yeah, okay.
You're gullible.
All right, so what do we got there? What do we got here?
This is John Bon Jovi.
Oh.
This is the bridge in Nashville. It's a famous bridge. If you live in Nashville, you know the bridge. It's like right there.
Yeah,
downtown.
we used to live in Nashville.
Yep.
And And so, yeah, they were. What's going on? They
This is
were
a
filming
six-
a music video,
They're
right?
filming a music video. There's a 60-year-old woman there on the left.
If you notice, she's on the wrong side of the rail.
Yeah. She's
Why
a,
is that?
She's a jumper.
She's a jumper.
So
That's John Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
This is going to be his opportunity to make a difference in life. So check this out. Hi, how's it going? Hello, hi. It's good to see you. Hi, I'm John Bon Jovi. Hi. Why don't we?
look at my hair. I got great hair.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Oh, boy.
We don't want to do this. All right, come on. There you go. All right, big hug. Big hug. Very cool.
Yep.
Good for him.
Yep.
Good for her. Good for everybody. It's wonderful stuff.
Oh, so wonderful. Yeah.
So anyway, anybody thinking about contemplating suicide, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Get depressed, messed up, and it's not always going to be like this. Right? It's not always going to be like this. So don't kill yourself. Safety Bear says.
Safety.
So, okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Currently, this is local news. This is our local Maine corner.
Yes, I have a little bit of local sprinkled in.
Yeah, we currently have an HIV outbreak in Bangor. Please get yourself tested. We can test you for free. Oh, yay! Third world problems are here.
Oh, Jesus.
Yay! All right, man, I'm so excited.
Freedom!
Seriously, man. This is what I say to that, okay? Boo
We
on
don't like
you.
HIV.
Don't like
HIV,
HIV.
bad.
No, that's right.
Bad.
That's right. And who brings diseases from third world countries because they're shoveling them in so fast we can't test them, right? That's right. Illegal migrants. We don't want them either.
No, boo, 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 boo. Stop being afraid of being called a racist.
That's right. We want to deport them all because they
Stop
don't
being
believe in the
afraid of
Constitution and they eat animals.
Stop.
That's right. Deport them all. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I forgot.
We got to get them the hell out of here, man. Seriously now.
Oh, stop being afraid of being called a racist.
Yes.
Here to what I
Here.
said.
All right. So let's look at this ridiculous
Jessica
wardrobe
Tarla.
department on Fox.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yeah, the shoulder pads are
What?
back.
Oh, the shoulder pads are back. And so is paramilitary, apparently,
Yeah.
for the femmes. For the femmes.
Well, the paramilitary goes with the shoulder pads.
Oh,
you remember Jan
Lord.
Jackson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, hit play.
It's back.
Stop talking.
That he's promoting this complete false lie that Haitian legal migrants
hate them
are
personally.
eating. What?
And the Democrats hate Republicans. As soon as he got elected, Republicans were unfriended by all the Democrats. They wouldn't speak to us anymore. The Democrats are the party of hate. The Democrats are the party that said he's a Putin asset, he's a Russian puppet. The Democrats are the ones who signed affidavits and lied to a court so that they could spy on a president of the United States. The Democrats are the ones who said that we were destroying democracy. Let me tell you something
did
about
that.
Donald Trump. Let me tell you something about
How much spit do you think that Jessica Tarlov has on her glasses right now? She needs a pair of windshield
Oh my
wipers
God.
now.
She pisses off Judge Judy so bad.
Judge
It's
Janine
so-
gets
oh my
on there, man.
God.
And can't you just imagine Judge Janine at a party with a glass of Chardonnay? Okay, this is pretty much what this woman is like. And she has this Putin thing going on.
Putin.
She's got to be spitting all over Judge Jessica Tarlov right now. Who can't get a word in edgewise.
about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is one of the most generous people you'll ever meet. He does all kinds of things that people have no idea about.
He tips
And by
well.
the way, if he were selfish, he'd take his money and tell all of us to go F ourselves.
Whoa!
Based upon the way this country has treated him.
Let me get
This
Jessica
guy
What
got
do you think
shot.
about him
Don't
saying
tell me
Jews
he's selfish.
are absolute fools
Let
if they
me
vote
tell
for
you something.
Democrats?
Donald Trump is the only one who moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem. He's the only one who
Jewish
got the
king.
Abraham Accord.
Why aren't Jews voting for
Okay,
him?
I'm not
Because he
going to
says
fight
we're
with you
fools.
anymore, Jessica.
Good.
But I know the man, and the facts rely
I can
and
hear
belie
him.
anything you say.
Apparently,
Yeah, pretty much, Jessica. Got shut down there,
Can't
babe.
compete with the Judge Judy.
No. Judge Judy. It's Judge.
That's what we call her.
That's what you call her.
That's what
I don't want to get it wrong. I'll sound like an idiot one day. I'll be broke like I told you about my mother. I'll say the same thing over and over, and one day I'll call her Judge Judy in front of like Owen Schwarzer, and I'll sound like an idiot. Right? I can't have that happen.
Like when
I can't
you said
let that.
Mr. Graham was dead.
Oh, God, man. I was preaching one time.
God rest his soul.
Most embarrassing moment of my life.
It wasn't because you didn't know it at the time.
Well, I did. As soon as this look, everybody starts looking at each other like, holy shit, is Billy Graham dead? When did he die? What the fuck happened? What's going on?
He's dead now.
Because I couldn't think of, because I don't write everything down all the time in my sermons. I have bullet points and stuff.
Oh,
And
Tommy would not like
I know. And I went to go think of a dead theologian, dead evangelist. And I said, if Billy Graham would just come back from the dead and walk in here.
And everyone
He wasn't dead yet.
Looking at each other like, what? When did he die?
I never lived that shit down as long as I was at that church. They're like, say
you're
hi
still
to Billy.
not living it
People
down.
say it to me. Say hi to Billy for me. Oh, sons of bitches. Never let me live it
Sembici.
down. No.
Sembici.
All right.
Oh my God.
So embarrassed. All right. So that was what we just is that what we just
Hey,
watched?
Libby Town.
All right.
And
Hey, Joe, what's going on?
Mr. Buff.
Yeah. Joe and Jane in the house. So
JC. Who's
all right.
JC?
So what is this? Oh, oh yeah. In the ABC debate, Trump says, I was shot by an assassin, and, well, we need to get to more things. Now let's just move on.
I mean, it's just like.
Can't make this shit up, right? Seriously.
Oh, God.
All right, so what do we got? This kid has a TikTok channel where he tries to sell a fake. Okay, this is really
That
great.
he's promoting this
scroll
complete
up.
false
Shut up,
lie.
Jessica. I will in a second.
Oh, okay.
I don't want him to see it.
Oh,
situation.
okay.
Giving away all my thunder.
He goes into the hood with new PlayStation.
He takes
PS5.
out a PS5 and he takes the PS5 out. He throws
goes and
some
he's gonna try and
rocks in
sell
the
it.
box or something. He goes to sell it and the hood. And guess what happens?
Pretty much what you think would happen.
Pretty much what you think would happen if you go to a PS5 with to go sell something in the hood, right? All right, let's check this out.
Cash up?
You already got it.
I'm saying y'all ain't got my cash up. Cash up. PS. It's a PS5. You tripping, gang? Oh, bro, chill out. Bro, the hey, you can get it to me, bro. Chill out. No, bro, give me that. Black guy. Oh. I think it's a terror bag. Chill out, bro. Fuck. Hey, bro, chill out, bro. What the fuck? This nigga. Hell no, bro. I don't want to.
Better get some of these right here.
Shit. Nah, bro. I don't want to.
All right.
I don't want damn for real, though.
Now,
You can't.
I tell you something right now. I went down to the hood in Nashville.
Oh my God.
And I convinced you, I said, I'm going to go down to the hood, man. I put a pistol in my belt, and I went down to the damn hood to go get some weed. Now, I should have figured it out. Let me tell you, I should have figured it out when there was a burning shit. Now, it ain't fake. I'm telling you.
Naive.
No, Buckeye Buff Jeff guy. I'm telling you, no. See, I'm all flustered. This is the
Naive.
truth. Shut up. I go down there and I drive down there,
He's
and
just
I'm
gonna
like,
go
I got
buy
a
some
pistol in my
weed.
belt, right?
Yeah.
Man, this little cockroach, man, I'll let you figure out what color he was. Gets in the car, man. I'll get you some weed, blah, 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 blah. Okay. 2 seconds later, I'm light one pistol. Okay.
Yeah.
And the brick came through the back window.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And he drove off with nothing. Right?
This was
Thank God I
this
drove
was
off
when
with
we
my
were
life.
dating.
Last time I went down to the hood.
He comes back.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That night
I'm
I figured out.
You what? You lost your money, you lost the pistol, and you got my back window broke out because it was my fucking car.
Yeah.
We were dating.
We were dating.
We weren't even married.
I know.
Took my car down to the hood. Brick.
I am not John Wick. Okay. Let's just put it that way. So I don't know whether they're making this video for clicks. Who knows? I don't know.
Well,
But I do know.
Yeah,
but I do know I have experienced that in my life. So
okay, good for you.
You can just put that in your pipe and smoke it, right? It's true. This happened to me, right?
Yeah, and
can't mess with my personal experience there, buddy.
Oh my God.
So, all right, what is this? Kamala Harris debate claimed that she and Tim Walz are not trying to take firearms away from Americans. Yeah, well, we all know this. I mean, how much tape is there out there?
We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff.
I do believe that we need to do buybacks. I support buybacks.
How mandatory is your gun buyback program?
It's mandatory. We want to ban assault weapons.
Assault weapons.
We need an assault weapons ban.
We need reasonable gun safety laws in this country, starting with universal background checks and a renewal of the assault weapon ban. I'm also in favor of the assault weapons ban, of universal background checks, red flag laws. Congress needs to have the courage to act and renew the assault weapons ban. So it's clear that we must renew the assault weapons ban.
Wow.
Let's have an assault weapons ban.
So she's a liar.
Weapons ban. Demanding, as we all do, red flag laws, universal background checks, and a
there's
renewal
more.
of the assault weapons
20
ban.
more seconds.
We're saying we need reasonable gun safety laws, including universal background checks, and to your point, Chris, a renewal of the assault weapons ban. It's just the right thing to do. But we still need an assault weapons
It's the
ban.
right thing to do.
Yeah, I am radical.
Like eating oatmeal, man.
I do believe that we need to get radical about what we were doing and take it seriously. Our decisions is my values have not changed.
No, just your policy once,
Exactly.
one time on a debate stage, 2 seconds before the damned election. And we're supposed to believe what? What you said 1,000 times? Or what you said on the debate stage the other night? Which one? Which Kamala is it? Which one do you think it is? Leave a comment below. Chat. Let me know what you think, right? But make sure you leave a comment on that post where we're streaming this on X, man. And like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Do all that kind of stuff. Make sure you... That's right. Hit that notification bell if you're watching on the YouTubes. So do all that stuff. All right. So what is this? Oh, nice. Oh, good. Okay, good. More violence against white people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Şimdi Yaşar video. Guck mal, Bruder. Beleidig einfach nicht meine Mutter.
Ich hab doch gar nichts gemacht.
Warum heute?
Peinlich. Peinlich.
Yaşar auf! Echt, der macht so.
Oh.
They're not going to like it when the white people get mad. I hate to tell you this, but it's going to happen.
Yeah.
There's only so much you're going to let your children get bitch slapped around, and dad's going to come down and beat the shit out of somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or grandpa. Right? Whatever it takes, man. This is bullshit.
Yaşar fährt mir wohl.
Gehst du in den Schwimmbad? Digga, ich hab doch gar nichts gemacht. Lass mich doch in Ruhe. Yaşar, hör auf. Yaşar.
Diversity.
Şimdi Yaşar video.
Diversity, great. Yeah. Yeah. Fortunately, that's not America, but we all know that's here already. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Okay.
This is
all
our
right.
gay conservative friend,
This
Ant.
guy. Oh, jeez.
He's great.
If you say so.
He's great.
Okay, if you say so.
He's our gay.
He's to collect himself.
See, he's slurping.
Oh my God!
Oh, Jesus.
I thought it was a joke. I really did. I thought it was a fucking joke. That people were out here just eating ducks and swans and birds and shit and cats and dogs. I said that's no... You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, it's in Ohio, where I'm from. Fucking weirdo.
I thought this was a joke, you guys. Where the fuck is PETA!
Yes!
Exactly!
Why aren't they mad about this? Because you know what? You guys get mad over leather belts.
Yeah!
So why is this... You know what?
They're ripping heads off of animals.
This is Kamala's fault, 100%.
Yep.
And Joey and his friends and the whole Teletubby gang. Okay? Tonight's going to be very interesting. I'm excited to watch it. I hope that y'all hide your cats, hide your dogs, because they're eating everybody out here. Okay?
All right, I liked it.
I like him.
All right, check this shit out.
Yeah.
And this is a real picture, by the way.
Yeah, I got a little more video on it later. It's mixed in. I can't sort it. I'm sorry.
the
did I really
hell?
copy that? Oh, I did it. I did because you're supposed to read the bottom.
He's stuck.
He's stuck.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But
And
keep
you know what
going.
that is? That's like the drying rack or something, or shoe rack.
The shoe rack. Poor baby.
Oh, he's too fat to run.
Uh-oh. What? Haitians.
Wait a minute. What is this?
That's a response to the fat cat.
Oh. Now I understand.
Now
Yum.
you get it.
Why is there a label on this guy's clothes? What is it with the certain groups of people that don't take tags off of hats and clothes and wear the labels on the outside? What's up with that? Is that like a status thing? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I mean, it looks like he hijacked a code.
Maybe it's got a leather tag on it that says something
From Brooks
like
Brothers.
Jesus. Maybe it says Jesus.
Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. Be silly. All right, here we go. More 9/11 talk.
Please listen to me and hear me out. Let's stop right there because you
right.
get called a neoconservative, you get called an alt-right, you get called a far-right person. When I first met you, you were protesting against George W. Bush. And you were saying that what he was doing and what he was trying to usher in was essentially going to be the downfall of Western civilization.
Even before he was elected.
Yes, I remember that. So when people say Alex Jones is far-right guy, I'm like, he's complicated. He's really against corruption more than he's against any particular party. You just found that the right was less apt to censor you and more apt to listen to your ideas.
1998 is going to be good for Texas, and that's the most important thing about the campaign.
Shouldn't we abolish the Federal Reserve and the CFR? That's the real reality that none of you will talk about, and most of you are members. That's what's destroying this country, Governor. Don't you stand for America, sir? What about the Federal Reserve and the CFR? You people are being lied to. This country's been taken over by Europe, and I'm being drug out. Laugh at it.
And it's September 12, 2001. I'm Alex Jones, your host. On 9/11, on 9/11 of September 2001, yesterday, as we do this show live, a mass bombing that I have predicted for the last 5 years occurred. They are going to now use terrorism as a pretext to destroy our civil liberties. I believe from all of the evidence before us that I'm about to cover, either the government actually carried out this bombing themselves, the New World Order occupational government, to create the crisis, to offer the solution, or, ladies and gentlemen, they allowed terrorists from somewhere in the world who were state-sponsored because of the sophistication of this to engage in this sinister activity.
Man, I love Alex Jones.
Yeah, very.
The national treasure. Got it a little wrong once, but nobody gets it right all the time, right? All right, so what is this? Oh, my God.
What?
I don't know. Benny Johnson posted it.
Yeah.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. Yeah! And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. They're eating the dogs.
specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is
the people on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So maybe he said that, and maybe that's a good thing to say for a city manager.
I'm not taking this from
but
television.
But the people on television saying their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the dogs. And this is what's happening. People on television. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats. They're eating.
Fucking hysterical.
People on television say my dog was taken.
Oh my God. That was an incredible mix, man. Oh, that was
that fun for you,
That was
honey?
the beat, man. God.
That was
my
hilarious.
God.
Yeah.
That was so good. Oh shit. That's going on my playlist, man.
no.
Oh my God, that was good. I got my morning aerobics. I got all the kinks
Got
worked
the
out.
moving the arms
Got
up.
the
You gotta
moving
get
the arms up
circulation
and shit.
going.
All right.
Woo!
That was good. I like that. We got to do that every morning. Shit. I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, wow.
All right. Woo!
Okay.
Oh,
Listen to Charlie Kirk. Is this a numbskull? It looks like a numbskull.
I come from a missionary family
Oh, no.
to Mexico. We were with cartel members, and we see them convert to Christianity, saying how they traffic thousands of children, specifically to Democratic politicians, and they actually said the biggest client for their product is the U.S. government, and that actually exploded under the Biden administration.
Wait, so the cartels were telling your family they
Yes,
were
directly in prison.
they were trafficking kids to Democrats?
Yes.
So it's legit. Cartels are trafficking
Yes.
kids as sex slaves for Democrats?
Yes.
Is this modern day slavery?
Yes, they are.
So just to give some detail for the audience.
Yes, sir.
You have an 11-year-old girl.
Yes,
What
sir.
do they do with that girl?
They actually have to hide her. We were in Coahuila, which is where the Zetas were at. They just got eliminated, but they were the biggest traffickers. They actually kind of begin to dismantle under the Trump presidency, even for the Mexican government.
God.
But the biggest we've known people that had to leave states, hide them, literally take them, like just completely.
And these girls become prostitutes
100%.
as 12 years old.
Yeah, parents have sold their kids into it just to survive.
So
in
when
order
you hear that 320,000 kids have gone missing under Kamala Harris,
100% accurate. We see thousands and thousands of migrants on top of trains coming across, just destroying everything across the path.
do they mean America well or harm?
Absolutely harm.
So the cartel works with the American government
100%. So
to bring these kids as sex slaves.
Yes,
This is not a joke, everybody.
this is not.
Like we've
work
been
with
saying
them
this for a
directly.
long time.
You guys can go. We have
It's the
Facebook
largest.
pages and
It's the
everything over
largest
there,
sex slave trade in the world history.
100%.
And Kamala Harris is overseeing it and co-signing it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. That kid was really credible.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
Okay, so scroll down past that one.
Oh, but it's Thomas Massey with
I know.
a badass
We're gonna go
gun.
back to it. Go right there. Okay, he's introducing new legislation that is making everyone very happy today.
The National Constitutional Carry Act.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. It won't pass the Senate,
Okay. No, go up.
but let's watch this. Because
The
who doesn't
Second
like?
Amendment
who
is
doesn't
more
li-
important now than ever.
We're gonna find that out real soon. Yep.
This is what I think about gun control. This is what I think about gun control.
Oh, damn thing broke. Damn. He wanted it. He wanted that whole thing, man. It broke, man. He had it wrapped around his arm. It damn broke. Okay. Well, it looks good. But is it theater? Is it merely acting?
No.
In the great theater of the Congress. I believe it is. I mean, if you can't get it passed, that's good. It just, It's like Nancy Pelosi always used to do that, and talk about all the shit, or people talk about, they pass it in the House or whatever. It's like, well, okay. It's not going to go anywhere. But it's like, well, we did all these things that never are going to become a law, but we did them.
We have a 76% chance of winning the Senate, so maybe.
Yeah. But we'll see. Yeah,
what we got to do is if we win back the Senate and the House and we got everything, we got to put pressure on our candidates to vote as a block.
Oh, look.
These are the people that aren't happening.
Yeah, this is the people that aren't happening. Where is it? Come on.
Tren de Aragua.
That's right. You know that stuff that's going on in Aurora, Colorado that's not happening? Right. It's happening.
Aragua. Yep.
Tren de Aragua. Tren de Aragua. Anyway, never mind.
Easy to say.
Bad hombres.
Yeah.
How about that for you? Yeah. They are bad hombres. Yes. And they are taking over.
Oopsie.
It's happening. And the guy's got feathers in his teeth. I think the fourth one over from the left on the top row. I think that's
feathers.
a goose feather in his.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't they eat feathers? Or they eat the animals too?
Stop.
They all eat the animals.
That's not happening.
All right.
It's a total lie.
All right. So this is a El Paso, Texas hotel. What are we warning about? Overrun by
Venezuelans. Tren de Agua.
I see. Blood sighted on the walls. Nothing. That means nothing. Blood on the walls.
We have video.
I've been in tougher places than these.
Yes.
Paso County attorney on Monday for alleged criminal activity and suspicions of Tren de Aragua gang members.
Tren de Aragua.
I'm in the room by myself. What happens out from the door out is none of my business. You know what I mean?
The Gateway Hotel is being forced to close its doors after the owner received a temporary injunction and restraining order from the El Paso County attorney on Monday for alleged criminal.
Where were we when we were on our way to Florida?
On our way to.
Were we south of Jersey? We were in South New Jersey,
which
stinks. And we stopped at this one place. It was really tired, and we wanted to check the couple of places.
Uh-huh.
And these people had like one room left or two rooms left, and it was kind of nice and clean. But then I went, it was a little pricey.
Right.
And I went across the street to the Travel Lodge, I think it was.
God.
It was back behind the trees
there was
in the
lots
woods.
of business going on there in the middle of the night, if you know what I mean.
There was lots of people that didn't speak English. And it said no, and it had a handmade sign. It was signs everywhere on the glass, and it said no weapons allowed in the office.
Oh.
And I'm like, and I don't go anywhere without my pistol. And I'm like, I go to walk in to see if they got a room, and then I'm like, what are you even doing, man? I went to go touch the door, and I went, oh man, there's probably sexually transmitted disease germs on that door, man. And I just turned around and I walked back to the car, and I went back to the other place, and there was this lady standing in line, and she was going to take the last room. I was going to cry. And then she's like, do you have any king size beds available? No, I need a king. I'm like, I couldn't give a shit, man. I'm like, get out of the way, lady. Man, did a hockey check on her.
Ooh.
I'll take the damn room.
Okay.
I don't want to go back across the street. I'm going to get moited. So I've been in places like this, and this is what this place has become, man. It's like, yeah.
Criminal activity and suspicions of Tren de Aragua gang members in the hotel.
Tren de Aragua.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Young Nguyen runs an eyewear boutique right next
he's
door
gotta
to
be
the Gateway
gay.
Hotel.
And one time we came to check it out, and they were actually smoking crack. And I was like, okay, this is not something my customers should see. So we ended up having to put up these curtains.
Sure, we'll show you the conditions of some of the rooms.
I made my way into the hotel to take a look for myself.
Yeah, here's one that got kicked in.
Louis Garcielli has been living at the Gateway for the last 4 years.
Okay, how did that happen? The gentleman assaulted a woman downstairs, and evidently they had to kick the door in.
Okay.
Yeah, to see if he was in there.
Yeah, you can see the.
Yeah, he escaped. I guess he escaped.
The El Paso Police Department has received 693 calls in the last year alone regarding the Gateway Hotel.
I mean, the reports that we're seeing, is that painting an accurate picture of what you see?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Because it's even worse. I just don't want to get into details.
Yeah.
The gory details. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's blood on some of the walls, and there's been multiple incidences with gunfire inside the building, and it's unfortunate.
There are several incidents cited in the order involving children, including the rape of a 14-year-old child. The walls in the gateway were paper thin, and we could hear a family inside one of the rooms.
I can hear the kids in the
Yeah,
room.
they're in exactly. Right.
What are your thoughts of kids living here?
I don't think it's a good idea at all. No, it's not a good environment.
Yeah. Do you think that for some people it's the only option?
Yes, it is, definitely. Right. Just like me, it's within my budget, so that's why I live here.
Yeah.
Because it's affordable. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a cheetol.
Yeah.
It's a cheetol.
Ah.
It's spelled CHEETOLE. Cheetol. So yeah, that's not happening, right? Sure, it's not. Oh, more Springfield, Ohio residents. Let's hear what he has to say. See, I've been listening to a lot of stuff. Isn't the debate from the right? Isn't it interesting how people are interpreting Donald Trump's debate performance all over the place? Like, for example, people are crucifying him because he took the bait. And I mean, I agree he was less effective in the middle of the debate than he was in the beginning. But I think that much of that had to do with the fact, I don't think he dwelled too long on his rally sizes. I don't think that derailed the entire debate. But, this whole thing, I think he was very effective because a bunch of stuff he said during the debate, people are going to go, what? What did he say? And they're going to get on the internet and they're going to look this stuff up, man. I mean, that's where the battle place of ideas becomes. So, throwing out things that were real that people couldn't believe, right? Like the dog and cat thing, I think was brilliant. So I don't know. What say you?
Well, I am a resident of Springfield, Ohio, and it is not fake news.
See? This stuff is going to be vindicated.
There is an issue with them because we have, in our local park, they literally have ducks down there that the park takes care of, and it's where they live. And they are being killed and eaten. And as far as people's personal pets, I've heard stories, but I can't answer to that personally because I don't know. But I can tell you, because this is a car channel, I do car content, I can approach this story from the car issue. When I say that, I mean their driving issues. I've witnessed this. They literally, and they have to have a translator wherever they go. They literally have been in the DMV where, like, I go and get my license plate renewed. And it's also where you get your license, obviously. And they literally have a translator, and they show up with a piece of paperwork that grants them driving privileges with no proof that they can actually drive, just that they're of age. It gives them driving privileges for 45 days, and in 45 days they can go back and renew it, and they never have to show proof of how competent of a driver they are.
That's insane.
We can't do that. And the accidents that are happening here in this town are crazy stories. And like I said, I've witnessed some of this. So I'm approaching.
And apparently people's insurance rates are going absolutely through the roof as a result of this.
Yep.
Right now, I don't know if I want to listen to the rest of this, but I gotta go and get my driver's license. And I have to go to Bangor because I finally took care of a fine from many, many years ago from the state of New York. And so I've been kind of like, having to take care of this. And so I got to go down to Bangor. And I'm just waiting because we haven't been down there in a number of years, like since we've been here. And I'm really curious to see because it was like, I don't know, maybe like 6, 8 people ahead of me. 10 people. It was maybe like 25 people in the room at the same time. A couple of times we went down there, right? I'm just curious to see what's going to happen now I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what the. I know the homeless population in Bangor. There is, and I know that there is some migrant issues, but the migrants are typically going. They've been sending the migrants into places where they're trying to tip the demographic, and Bangor is already pretty blue. So, but I don't know. We shall see, right? It's going to be very curious to see that. So, breaking report, right? More breaking news. Yes, $717 more million of economic aid has gone to the Ukraine.
How does that happen?
It's nearly $750 million. How does it happen? How does it happen? I don't know, man. These people that don't really give a crap about America, just because they've turned Putin into Hitler, and they've convinced everyone that if we don't make this stand here, he will march across Europe. Poland is first to fall. And once the Poles fall, it's all gone now. He's this power-hungry madman will march across Europe. Right? That's exactly what they're saying. Excuse me.
Okay.
I just needed to take care of that. Haktua.
Oh, Jesus. Spin on that thing.
You know, I mean, seriously, they have made him into this monster that he is not. And so if we don't make this stand, we got to send every bit of money, resources available over there to just make this stand. Because if it doesn't happen, freedom itself in the world.
Freedom.
That's right. Freedom, baby. Get there.
Freedom will fall. That's right. We don't want that to happen.
Nope. So we got to send more money. Money solves everything, right? Kill some more people in the name of freedom. All right. So Insurrection Barbie post, the Attorney General of Ohio has come out and backed up claims that people's pets are being eaten in Springfield, Ohio. All right, here we go.
They're liars.
Okay, here we go. This is why I say, people, judge the results of the debate. Let it age a bit like a fine wine. Okay, people are quick. Like I said, some of these people are like, oh, Donald Trump, he really didn't advance the ball. He didn't help himself. I'm like, I don't know, man. Donald Trump has this amazing way of being Donald Trump. And people go, oh, I don't know. If I were Donald Trump, I would have done this. Right? And even Victor David Hansen does the same thing. What Trump should do. Well, you know what? But that's not what Trump's going to do. Because Trump's Trump.
Yep.
And nobody's in the position Trump's in. Okay? Nobody could have done what Donald Trump has done. So I appreciate all the input everybody has for Donald Trump. But like I said, let's just let this debate age for a minute. Right?
Had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and eating them.
I watched it happen, yeah. Watched them get pulled over with the cats and admit to the police that they was eating them.
You're not joshing with me.
No. I'm almost 50 years old, buddy. No.
You don't mess around.
No.
So there you have it. They fact-checked him on that because of some letters that they got somewhere from a city manager saying, well, we don't believe that's true. Do you think the city manager is going to go out and say, well, that's what's happening? Here's who is saying it. The Attorney General of the state of Ohio. This came out today.
Oh.
Dave Yost is the Attorney General for the state of Ohio. And he accused the media of ignoring evidence surrounding those claims in Springfield that they're having their pets abducted and eaten. The Attorney General of Ohio says it's real.
Had over 100 cats in it with the Haitians. They said they was eating them.
Actually?
Yeah.
Not fake news.
Not fake news.
So a van was collecting cats and
Yep, so there you go, guys. Yep, it's only the beginning. It's only going to the beginning. Right? Wisdom is proved right. Over time. Always will. The Bible says so. Right? All right. This is Tim Burchett. Right?
Yep.
Because we're on the cusp of losing everything. And spending is
This is Tim Burchett. This is one of my favorite impressions today. It's Tim Burchett. God dang it. Dang it.
the number one threat we have. It's not the Chinese. It's not the Russians. It's spending, and we know it. We spend it for missiles. They spend it for woke programs. But we've got to get away from this addiction because all we're doing now, every dollar we give to Ukraine and all these other places, which I don't vote for, but we're borrowing every dadgum penny of that. And there is no plan to pay it back. It's just to get us through this next election cycle. And that's all we do every dadgum time. So let's wake up. Let's do something right.
Dadgummit.
And let's take our country back. That would be my goal. I remember on the night Bill Clinton was winning the White House, I was in the State House, and Daddy, it was just me and Daddy. We worked the polls. Daddy's an old World War II Marine veteran, and his prayer was, "Lord, please don't let us lose our country." And that prayer never resonates more than right now because we are on the cusp of losing everything.
Wow. Dang gummit.
Oh, God.
All right. James Woods tweets.
Yeah, did you ever hear this story?
23 years ago today, I picked up the phone with no trepidation, called the FBI, right? If you see something, say something. To report a flight I had taken with some suspicious fellow passengers. The response I got was thoroughly professional and so impressive in the beginning of a decades-long saga. All right, so there's a plane.
Yep. So he was on a flight with the whatever they're called.
Hijackers.
The terrorists, the hijackers.
Terrorists.
Yeah. So he called it in ahead of time. Yeah,
I'll never forget that day. I'll never forget
either.
that day, man.
Yeah.
We were both sitting in the office.
We were in Murfreesboro.
And you were out in the living room, man. I think you saw it. Didn't you see it in the living room when we had the TV stuffed in the fireplace?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
And you.
We might have started watching it in the office on the computer, and then we went to the living room.
Maybe,
I don't remember.
I don't remember anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Were we streaming back then? I mean, watching stuff on YouTube. I don't even remember, man.
Oh.
I mean, I know we were doing a lot of
not.
website stuff and whatever. I don't remember, man.
Yeah.
But crazy. All right, so what do we got here?
Maine.
Oh, man, what is it with these people? So Adam Zajac says, call me old school, but in my classes, I don't talk about my sexual preferences with my students. And I know this might sound crazy, but I don't ask them what their preferred pronouns are either. I just call them by their first names. It seems to work well, and the kids can focus their time on more important things, like learning important skills to succeed in life. Like, putting your shoes out and making sure that you wear fire-resistant shoes while working. No, it's true. It's right. It's exactly right. Is this guy a shop teacher?
Yeah, Richard saw him.
Yeah.
I lost.
Well, Maine is nuts. Maine has gone off its ever-stinking rocker with this sexual stuff. And it's all divisive. It's all awful. It's all from the pit of hell. And, we're going to fight it as much as we can. We keep trying. So, all right, RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard will hold a joint rally in support of former President Trump in Glendale, Arizona on Saturday.
Yay.
Yay, that sounds cool. All right, so Kyle Becker, there you have it, ABC News debate moderator Lindsay Davis. Oh, God, what a wooden piece of crap that woman is.
Yeah.
On air about literally being Kamala Harris's sorority sister. Yeah, I heard a rumor about this, right? So if you, just in case you're wondering, whether or not she got any questions in advance. And by the way, I don't know if we showed this on the show yesterday. The picture, close-up picture, she's wearing earphones. They're in their earrings.
There are some people saying that might not be true.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what did they do?
Came
Somebody
up with
photoshopped
a
it in
similar
there.
photo of a similar pair of earrings from Tiffany's that are like just pearl earrings. But it got a unique shape to it.
Yes, it
It's kind
does.
of weird.
Yes,
So,
it does.
I
Yes,
don't
it
know.
does. Yes, it does. Oh, they'll do anything to cheat. It's alleged. It's alleged that it's possible
Right.
she had earpieces in. So, all right. So let's listen to this.
Lindsay Davis, Robin Roberts is right. It's a sorority thing. I don't understand it all. So you have to explain it to everybody. You're a sorority sister of Kamala Harris.
Right. Well, you know, pearls are a symbol of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, which she pledged while she was at Howard University. And the strand of pearls is symbolic of the unity and the sisterhood. OK, but on this day, there's actually a Facebook page of women who say wear pearls on January 20th, 2021. And hundreds of thousands of women are apparently wearing pearls in support of her.
Lindsay Davis, Robin Roberts is right. It's a sorority thing. I don't.
The sisters. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's just like Donna Brazile. What a scumbag she was, too. These people give the questions to each other, man. Right? So, okay, tax-funded gender surgeries in prisons is so crazy. Yeah. That it was made up, right? That was a lie, too, that Donald Trump told. All the fact-checking. A lot of fact-checking on Donald Trump. Not a lot of fact-checking on Kamala, right?
Kamala.
That they were standing in the way of surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. And there was a specific case.
And
when I learned about the case, I worked that they were standing.
Oh, yeah, it's too high. Just listen to this guy that's sitting here. She's talking to this woman. Yeah, for prisoners. I'm so feminine.
Standing in the way of surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. And there was a specific case. And when I learned about the case, I worked behind the scenes to not only make sure that transgender woman got the services she was deserving. So it wasn't only about that case. I made sure that they changed the policy in this.
She's worked behind the scenes to do that. First of all, she probably didn't do anything.
Right.
Okay, let's just but on top of that, what she's advocating for, she's advocating for it. She says she did it. So which one is it? But let's just take her at her word. She did that. Okay.
State of California, so that every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access to the medical care that they desired and need. And I believe it was not only, I know it was historic in California, but I believe actually it may have been one of the first, if not the first in the country, where I pushed for that policy in a Department of Corrections, that they were standing in the way of surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners.
Oh my
and there was a
God.
specific.
For prisoners. All right. So yeah, that was right. No, she doesn't advocate for that. And by the way, the law allows, and the thing is the Republicans always take it to the extreme. But yeah, it's pretty much anybody in detention. So that would include illegals. So we just go right to, funding for illegals to get transgender surgeries when they're in prison. But it does allow for that. Right. All right, so here we got the douchebag. Is this the one where he puts the hat on, the Trump hat?
Yeah.
Here, put this on. So is this because he's really got a secret grudge and he's pissed off at Kamala?
That's what some people say. That's what some people say in
Trump
theory.
hat, I'll give you my presidential hat. Presidential seal on it.
You want to autograph it?
Oh, sure, I'll autograph it.
Huh?
Yeah.
You remember your name?
I don't remember my name. I'm slow.
You're old part. You're an old part.
Yeah, I know, man. I'm an old guy.
And you're an old part, right?
I know you would know about that.
What?
About being old.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I'm a young timer.
He's going to sign the inside of the hat? What the fuck signs the inside of a hat?
You know, he reminds me of the guys I grew up with. There was always one.
Here, look, he signed my hat. Well, I'm the only one.
There you go, man. I need that hat.
You want my autograph?
Hell no.
You know my name. Come on.
I ain't going that far.
Yeah. Instead you would do a selfie. There he goes.
Why are they all clapping?
I'm proud of you now. You old fart. Huh?
Just remember, no eating dogs and cats.
Hey, they're good.
Thank you.
They're good. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
What the hell is this shit show anyway?
Huh? You guys picked the place to get. I don't know where to go.
I have no idea what the hell's going on there, but it's kind of sad to watch, man. This guy is in charge of the nuclear codes, and if things go pop off at 2 a.m., that's the man who's going to take care of us, right? Isn't that wonderful? So yeah, I don't know. You think he's slighted? I know he's pissed. I think he wanted to be president really bad. I know Jill did.
Yeah.
I know Jill did. So, all right. So what do we got here? Bangor Daily News. What is this? Austin Thoreau. Oh, this is the is this the race car driver?
Yep, Austin.
Austin Thoreau. We want him to beat Jared Golden, correct?
Yep.
I'll stand up to any politician, even in my own party, who tries to cut Social Security. I put people over politics, and I always will. I'm Austin Theriault, and I approve this message to protect Social Security.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I'll stand up to any politician, even in my own party.
I was in my brain. I guess I'm very vocal, so I spelled it when I heard it. I've never seen his name spelled, so I pronounced it phonetically.
Thoreau.
Yes, I messed up. Theriault.
Well, people say things different up here.
Theriault. It's Theriault.
Gagnon.
Theriault is French. I see. Oh, okay.
Oh, tell them about the soup.
Oh.
We made.
Yes.
He made it.
Yes. I got some things done yesterday, and I read for the book and stuff, and then I made soup yesterday afternoon, which is a lovely fall tradition we have around here, is making soups and stews.
Yep, and chilies and stews.
And she says, make some black bean soup. And I'm like, we got a bunch of black beans up, for World War III, Armageddon, all that shit. And they're rusting in the bag. I'm like, all right, let's pop some of these cans and have some black bean soup. And so we had fresh cilantro and lime and onions
prosciutto.
And put garlic in it.
What was that called?
And Worcestershire.
What was that meat? Prosciutto?
No, pancetta.
Pancetta, yeah. Okay.
Yep. Cooked up a little pancetta and then threw the onions in there, caramelized them, and then put it all together, put a can of tomatoes in there and some black beans. Man, it came out to be nice, ruddy old soup. Oh, and a big old tablespoon of chili powder.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we had it, and then we garnished it. We garnished it with sour cream and guacamole.
Yep, and cheese.
And cheese, melted cheese.
Yep. And it's
shredded
fall.
cheese.
It's like, it's 60 degrees now. I got the heater on.
So anyway, we're having breakfast soup after we get off with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Breakfast soup.
Yep.
So
we don't eat normal, traditional.
No.
We eat when we get hungry.
And
we eat whatever. Like, we eat eggs at nighttime all the time. We eat breakfast for dinner all the time.
Oh, yeah. Love an omelet.
Yep.
Dinner omelet. So, man, I'm telling you, man, I like this time of year. I just got to get out and get a little wood pile going on over here because it's going to get cool soon.
Our log is bringing us 4 cords of wood.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Sweet.
Yeah, but we got to get some, that's going to be green stuff. So
yeah, I know.
It won't be ready for a few months. So anyway, all right, let's watch liberals, leftist activists complaining about parents and school boards that are removing posters and imagery of their movement. I just love the old septum piercing. It's just so attractive.
Right.
Gosh, it's just beautiful. I just really want to get to know somebody who has one of those. All right. Let's see.
Currently fighting that battle within my school board and within my school to have posters up that simply define terms that relate to sexual orientation and gender identity, and they were taken down because they had this is the excuse our superintendent is using, because they had a logo on them from a local organization out Maine. So I can definitely speak to the fact that it is so critical to put resources out like that for all youth, because by showing the name of an organization, you give them access to that, to look that up at home, to reach out to those organizations for support. Thoughts from other folks?
Shut up. Shut the hell up. And quit your bitching and whining and take your sexual fucking orientation home. And get it out of the children's face, you freak.
Right.
That's my comment. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share?
Access to that kind of information is at the center of a lot of our fights right now in local school boards, about censoring books, about removing posters, about judging curriculum for queer kids, for trans kids, for BIPOC kids.
Currently fighting that battle within my school board.
BIPOC.
What are you talking about, BIPOC kids? What the hell does that have to do with the
nothing
me's?
to do with fucking
No,
trans.
but this is what these people are. They're like little
Marginalized.
Marxist, marginalized victims, right? They're just so victimized, you know. We just need everybody to know about our struggle because it's all about me, you know, because my fucking feelings are so important because I'm such a fucking
Okay,
pussy.
all right, stop.
No, seriously, man. This turd ball, okay, should have had his ass whipped like hell when he was a kid. Okay?
Now you know why we don't.
And taught how to do push-ups and said, you know, quit acting like a pussy and quit playing video games and jerking off and touching, you know, Billy's wiener. Okay, they need to stop. This is oh God. See, I've lost the ability to speak even.
Oh, dear.
Whoa! What did just happen right here? Yep, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. There you go. There you go. That's true. Very true. Let's watch some. Let's watch some violins. You want to push you? He slapped his glasses right off. Whatever the hell. Is he still looking for? He's still looking for his glasses. He slapped them off his face. No, he slapped him off his head. He doesn't know. He's like, ow, he hit me. Yeah, dumbass. All right, so I, Tamara, I live in Ohio, can confirm illegal aliens are eating ducks from our parks and pets from our yards. Media's lying. Of course they are.
Oh, my God.
All right, so, wow, okay. All right, let me see this. What is this? All right, wow, okay. All right, wow.
It's okay.
All right, is it okay?
It's okay.
All right, whoa, I'm getting panic attack.
I'm fucking safe here, bro. Like everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything's fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason. Like, what the fuck? This shit is not fun. This shit is not cool, bro. They really out here decapitating animals and y'all are making jokes out of it. Imagine if you went outside and you saw your dog's head decapitated on the fucking ground. Like, why are y'all thinking this shit's a joke? It's not a joke. I don't feel comfortable walking anywhere. Like, what the fuck? I should be able to feel safe in my own city. Everybody's fucking homeless out here. Ain't shit but fucking scary ass Haitians just lurking and creeping and shit. Y'all thinking this shit's motherfucking funny. Like, keep making this shit up. It's not made up, bro. This shit is real life. This shit is really fucking safe here, bro. Like, everyone on TikTok, on Facebook, making these jokes to get everything's fucking funny. Like, imagine you being homeless for a whole fucking year for no fucking reason.
So, wow. Okay, wow. So there you go. There you are. Have a good day, bud. Enjoyed having you with us, man.
Hey, bud.
All right, baby. How are you, sweetheart? You ready for some breakfast soup?
You do, baby girl. Hi.
She likes popcorn.
Yep.
She likes buttered popcorn. She sits so pretty. All right. So, okay. Yeah. Joint rally. We talked about that. That's going to be awesome.
All right. That's,
All right. So check out Pastor Mark Driscoll. He's really somebody to be watching and following if you're Christian.
Yeah.
And he writes, we all get discouraged every now and again. Sometimes that discouragement is so deep it has looking forward when Jesus comes back. Here are the 5 things in particular you can look forward to. So that's a long sermon, but you need to check out Pastor Mark, right? If you want to know what he looks like.
Lasting life. Lasting life.
That's part.
He's got a
Pastor
funny
Mark.
voice.
What?
You need to know this. Every human being has eternal, everlasting, ongoing life. After you die, there is still conscious existence for all people. And some don't cease to exist. It's everlasting. They continue in heaven or hell forever.
That's right. And thank you for that truth there. So check out Pastor Mark, man.
All right,
He's
play
awesome.
this. Apparently, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a trend, I guess. I don't know.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country.
He looks a little like Toady.
Looking a little stressed out there. All right. So let's listen to this. My goodness, boy, they're just flowing in, aren't they?
Listen, I am not Haitian, but I am from the Caribbean. The Haitian immigrants are indeed eating animals. Let me tell you something about these people. Not only are they harvesting cats for food, but also for witchcraft purposes, voodoo purposes. Understand this. If you don't want to take my word for it, go out there, meet a Haitian, talk to them about it. This is not something they aren't proud of. It's their culture. They eat these animals and they use the blood and bones of these animals for voodoo and witchcraft purposes. This is not a joke.
Not all cultures
the
are
fact
the same,
that
guys.
they are here illegally. Kamala did say she gave them a temporary protection.
All right, that's 5 minutes long, but you get it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not all cultures are the same, boys and girls.
No.
Right? So
This girl calls an abortion clinic because now we are all fact checkers in this country. And she calls and she does a pretext call saying that she's pregnant, 34 weeks, not 34 months, 34 weeks pregnant, which is, to term. So anyway, let's go ahead and listen to it.
right. So and just to remember this, remind you all, this is the stuff we all could be doing. And
Right.
we want to continue to think about stuff like this. And maybe
Right.
we're going to call an abortion clinic. This stuff is great idea.
Yep.
Because we can all be fact finders and fact checkers these days. Right. So let the fact checking begin.
Right, calling the CARE Clinic in Bethesda, Maryland.
Thank you for calling CARE. How can I help you?
I am looking to have an abortion.
How far along are you?
I'm 34 right now. I am in a pretty desperate situation. My boyfriend
34 weeks. Let me see. What is 34 divided by 9?
8.5 months.
How many?
Mr. Mathematician.
9. Well, it's 9 months. 9 months would be
36 is 36 weeks.
36 weeks, and she's at what?
34.
So it's 2 weeks to term.
Yes, she's 8.5
Oh,
months.
and as a
pregnant.
matter of fact, if labor comes in early, that would probably be a very healthy
Right.
7-pound baby boy, probably.
Right, boy.
Girl, whatever.
is kind of out of the picture now, so I don't really have any support.
An abortion at any stage is actually much safer than delivering a term pregnancy. It's a 4 to 5 day procedure. We do some basic lab work on you and start to dilate your cervix. After that, we do what we call the fetal injection. A needle is inserted through the abdomen and into the fetal heart where lidocaine is injected, and that will completely numb the fetus so there's no pain. And then after that, we inject a medication called digoxin and another medication called KCL into the fetal heart, which will slow and
How humane.
Oh,
Isn't
Jesus.
this humane? It sounds like the procedure in an
Just stopping
execution.
the heart.
It's an
yeah.
execution.
Digoxin.
Yeah.
and stop the fetal heartbeat. And then on that 4th day, depending on how your cervix is dilated, we'll break your water, and then we'll give you a medication called misoprostol. Misoprostol will sort of induce contraction and increase the dilation of your cervix. You're going to have contractions and cramping, and then we'll assist you in
delivering
sort
a
of
dead baby.
pushing in the induction, and then remove all of the products of conception. You're definitely going to feel discomfort.
Products of conception.
Wow, I've never heard that one before.
Wow, that's a sterile term, isn't it? Wow.
And cramping and a lot of pressure, but we do give you fentanyl and Versed during the procedure. We
Now
specialize
look,
in later.
guys, she just asked one question.
Fentanyl.
She just asked one question.
Oh
and then
my
just
God.
sat back and recorded every bit of it.
Yep.
Trimester care. Our doctor is very well versed in what he's doing, and he's very good.
So I'm not like a rare situation. Y'all help women this late in pregnancy all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
But
we're lying.
Your presidential candidate, Kamala Harris, will get on the stage and say that never happens. Literally said that never happens.
Never happens. Dogs eating, no.
That
Cats
never
eating,
happens.
no.
Right? They must be stopped, Mikey. Absolutely. These people are sick sons of bitches. And it's a big game. Just don't be transparent. Just tell people it's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just call them freaking crazy and pay no attention. Yeah, that was sickening to listen to, Jeremy. I agree with you. That was eye-opening, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And how sterile that lady talks about it. She's like, no, just doing my job. And the doctor's very, very good.
Very
We'll just deliver it.
experienced.
I mean, think about it. What a wonderful experience that's going to be, delivering a dead baby.
The products of
The
conception.
products of conception. Evil people. Evil, evil, evil
Man,
damn
if you
people.
were raped, you wouldn't. The products of conception. Jesus.
All right, so let's listen to this. More Springfield.
Everyone is talking about the death of ducks and cats in this town, but I'd like to talk about the death of one very special person, my mother-in-law, Kathy Heaton. On December 1st, I received a phone call that changed my life forever. She was collecting her trash can from her driveway when a car struck and killed her instantly.
Got run over.
A task she had done over 2,000 times, spanning 4 decades in Springfield.
These poor people.
That morning, though, a Haitian immigrant was allegedly driving recklessly when he struck and killed her. I say allegedly because to this day, there's been no punishment, not even for the expired tags on the vehicle he was driving. Months before she was killed, I began noticing the reckless driving and complete disregard for our driving laws by some members of the Haitian community. It made me angry. But now my anger has turned to fear for the safety of my family and the citizens of Springfield. I've been to Haiti 14 years ago. My husband and I went, and it was my first time in a third world country. I sobbed when I saw the poverty living there, and I have great empathy and compassion for them, longing for a safe place to call home.
When they're over
But 14
there.
years later, I'm living in fear in my own city. It's
Yeah,
not
right.
safe. I am paralyzed with anxiety when I'm getting my...
You know, it's one thing, and I think we heard this yesterday, but, it's great, right? You want to help some people. So you bring over a few people, and then you teach them our culture and the way, and then they enrich our community. And then, you have Mr. and Mrs. Dambuy who are down. They own the weird Haitian food store.
I'm a little concerned about the voodoo.
But see, that's the thing, okay? If they get a store and their store is a shack on the side of the road in a tent and they got your animals and cats and shit strung up, that's not cool. Because you can't bring in 25%, right? So that 1 in 4 people is now a foreigner in your town. Okay, that's insanity.
Yeah.
You bring in 5%, 2%, something, and you go, look, we're going to teach them how to be civilized. We're going to teach them our Constitution. And that's assuming, hey, good morning, Grey Wolf. That's assuming they want to learn, right? And that should have been checked at the border, right?
Yeah, right.
Right, before we let them in. But, something tells me that question about loving country and the Constitution's not on there.
No.
So you import an entire subculture of voodoo practicing
Oh my God.
people, right? That have a completely different way of life, right? And they're going, it's a buffet, guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, we killed them all at home. We can't do the voodoos anymore. There's no cats left.
And
You
you
know how
said-
hard it is to get a cat bone in Haiti? Holy shit, you can't get one. Right? Can't do that spell in there, Haiti. Right?
I got another video that's you don't have yet.
What, here?
No.
Is this the same one?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. So Maine
So it's
Rising.
just hit-
Right.
okay.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Huh?
I got another video I want to show you of the animal thing in New York.
At the
They've got a
top?
Thing. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's. So
Maine
anyway,
Rising.
let's just shout out Richard, man, at Unquirer. Right? We don't get together as often as we used to. He's fickle. He's on to stuff. He knows where I'm at, and he keeps bringing people to us.
He's amazing.
He is amazing, and he's just on
And
fire
he's
for Maine.
Cute.
And so I'm going to play with that graphic, Maine Rising. I really like that. We need to have that. But I don't like the white background. So in order to have that cool graphic floating around somewhere, Gonna have to play with it a little bit. But anyway, I like that. And I feel a new kinship again with Maine. I'm not so sure I want to leave. Sure is nice about this time of year. Now, it's going to really suck in about 5 minutes when it starts snowing again. I mean, it's beautiful. You're not the one that has to go outside, get the wood, bring it in, knock all the snow off of it, do all that shit, keep the fire going. Blah, 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 blah. Right? So back off, women. But I do that because it's beautiful here, and I do love it. And I'm rugged, and I like to be outside. So anyway, but I am getting old. But the thing is if you don't have a purpose, everybody needs a special purpose. And I now feel like Maine needs us and wants us, and that changes things a little bit. It makes me more willing to put up with hardship. And it isn't easy to live here, guys. It's not. And that's kind of one of the things, especially off-grid. So, I mean, literally, we almost risk our lives out here. We just have to have enough provisions, but we could get buried back here for,
Yeah.
a long time. I think when we moved here, there was a big snowfall, and we really haven't seen one in 6 years. Not a winter like that first winter we got up here, which is actually kind of good because I mean we get winters, but I mean we'll get 18 inches dumped on us like nothing, and so especially we're good. We don't get drifted over because we got trees around us, so. We just sit here and wait till, it melts before we go anywhere. I don't like plowing snow. It's not fun. So we just when we know this snowstorm's coming.
When we first got here, we had a snowplow truck. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I like plowing snow, but it was
partying
old.
and driving.
Yeah, man. Woo-hoo.
It was a logging road, not a road,
big old heavy-duty old Fisher plow.
Boom.
Yeah, one of those homemade kind of partly homemade ones. It was all sturdy and shit.
Truck.
Yeah, it was a good truck, but not a good truck. Anyway, so it was on the end of its life when we bought it.
It was?
Yeah, it was.
It only had 86,000 miles on it. Or no, it was at 86.
Yeah,
But
it was. I like the oil dipstick was completely rusted off, and so it broke off. And I'm trying to stick the dipstick back into the engine. I'm going, why is there no damn oil in there? Well, it's because it was broken off at the bottom. It was rusted off, snapped off. So, hey man, 1,300 views for. Is it a Wednesday or a Thursday?
Yes.
It's a Thursday.
Yes.
That's good for a Thursday.
Yes.
So, yeah, we're picking up in the numbers, man. We're getting good numbers. I'm feeling really good about it. And I think that people are vibing and we're having fun and chilling out. And
All right, I got 2 videos now.
you want me to go to the top?
Hit refresh.
All right, refreshed. I feel refreshed. I feel like I've done some hygiene. All right. So, woman in this video just won her primary for a House of Representatives seat in New Hampshire. All right. So let me hear what this is. As I say, I don't quite understand what's going on here, but let's get some.
Hi, my name is Lily Tang Williams.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to my Live Free or Die state. Actually, I am a Chinese immigrant who survived communism. And under Mao, 40 million people were starving to death after he sold communism to them. And 20 million people died, murdered during his Cultural Revolution. So my question to you, David, is that can you guarantee me, a gun owner tonight, our government in the U.S., in D.C., will never become a tyrannical government? Can you guarantee that to me?
There's no way I can ever guarantee that any government will not be tyrannical.
Well, then the debate on gun control is over because I will never give up my guns. Never. And you should go to China to see how gun control works for dictatorship of CCP.
Oh, look at it! Take the mic away from her.
Lily Tang Williams.
We don't want to hear from somebody that's actually
lived
under communism. No. We love the social credit score that China has. They're so progressive over there. It's so wonderful. Yeah, no. The debate over gun control is over.
This is pretty horrifying.
All right, let's watch some horrifying shit.
You got to read it first.
Oh, it's 37 minutes long. All right.
No, it's 37 minutes?
Yes.
Oh.
Howard Beach in Queens, New York, reported animal sacrifice taking place. This is the same location, the viral video yesterday, where illegal migrant caught with a seagull
37 minutes. I'm sorry.
American citizen confronts police. The law does not allow for torture, pigs, and cigarette burns. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right, so it's...
So the videos of someone
Two
walking.
more pigs that were sighted in this area, same area that I have rescued 3 already over the last 2 years, 2 in the month prior to my surgery. This is getting to be a huge problem, and the police, both federal and local, as well as the local politicians, are all turning a blind eye. Howard Beach, you have a very big problem. You need to fix it.
This is Queens?
Yeah, Howard Beach.
Hello, how are you?
Good, nice to see you.
Citizen journalism, man.
Yeah.
This is where it's at. Oops. Sorry, guys. Wandering around with that camera and a phone, man. Look at this. Do you think the news is going to show this to you? Look at this. What the shit? Fruit?
Alright.
Bags of fruit. What the hell? That's the same fruit that they're offering you on the freeway, man, when you're driving around.
Yeah, right.
They're cutting up the fruit on the beach.
This is the day after a viral video, and if you hit refresh again, I got the viral video of an illegal
With
a seagull. Yeah, I got that video if you want to see that. The lady's like, hand over the seagull. Look, give me the seagull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you have the bird?
Say it again.
Why do you
I catch you when she comes.
Let me have the bird.
But yeah.
I have the bird. I have the bird.
You gotta be thankful.
I know how to hold the bird. Let go of the bird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to show the?
No, the bird is not your bird.
Why you come?
Yeah, guys. There you go.
Why do you have the bird?
Why do you have a bird?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. This is terrible. What's going on, man? But see,
This poor
you can
place,
say
this
what
little
you can say
town.
what you want. I mean, they brought in over the last 4 to 5 years. They've increased the population to 20,000. It was originally 60,000. That's insane. I mean, if you brought in 20,000 other people that were white, doesn't matter.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
They want to
with
bring
strain of resources.
75,000. They want to bring 75,000 here, and we've got 1 million in the population.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we already have some.
Yeah, that's
Africans.
What the hell? Just change the demographic of a place by 10%. But you know what? They don't spread them out over the entire state. They don't sprinkle a few in St. Albans and a few here and a few there.
They better not.
They dump them all into certain places,
Yeah,
certain
right.
small towns like Sanford. And they just show up. There's just vans show up that picked them up at the airport, some freaking NGO. They just drive away, man. Here you go. Have a nice day. Hopefully they'll have a sleeping bag for you.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. No, they're not looking to assimilate at all, IW. Not at all. Which is why we can't have other countries. We can't have little Somalia and little Angola and like the little Congo in the middle of Maine. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We felt it would be in our best interest to be here after recent comments. I wish that my son, Aiden Clark, was killed by a 60-year-old white man. I bet you never thought anyone would ever say something so blunt.
Wow. He was killed by a Haitian illegal. All right.
Did he finish?
That's it. That's the whole video.
Oh. Oops.
20 seconds long.
Okay.
All right, so what's this? Taylor Hanson. Here's a short compilation I put together. Car accidents, right? Here we
Yep,
see that.
he's in
Let's see another one.
Springfield. Yeah. He got there yesterday.
Whose car? Who did this? You did this?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This is the third wreck today. We got to do something about this. We need a Anthony Harris for Stark County Mayor. This is the third time this has happened today. This is the third time.
Oh, jeez. What the hell?
Anthony for mayor.
Oh my God.
Like literally a flipped car.
Yeah.
This is the fourth wreck today. This is the fourth car collision. Oh, this is the fourth. This is the fourth wreck involving the New Americans. How did this happen?
New Americans.
Right, exactly.
Did you not? Did you not see the car?
Actually, he was the one who should have seen us because we give
Does the headband come with the wig?
This is this lane. He can turn into here. You can't turn into here.
No, we wasn't right here. We was on the light right here, and they give us a green light to turn. We turn exactly on the same size we should turn.
So you're saying this is his fault?
Yes, because we give him the signal. He should have seen us.
So
yeah, they don't.
It looks
sound
like he was in this lane, and then y'all was in that lane, and y'all turned into here. And because like y'all hit him, he didn't hit y'all.
He hit us, not us. He hit us.
He hit y'all.
Exactly.
Bro, look at the. All right, I'm just.
Wow.
So it's his fault.
So basically, are you filming us exactly because we don't want to do any videos or nothing?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Springfield. Would
First
you?
one I got today.
No way. $60,000 people, man, is like nothing. Okay, it's a small little place.
Yep.
Wow, guys. Springfield, Ohio was a mess. Aurora, Colorado was a mess. El Paso, Texas sounded like a cheetle.
New York.
New York, total cheetle.
They're cooking rats.
Yep.
In shopping carts.
In shopping carts, right?
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx. Yep. Queens, they're plucking off heads off of seagulls.
Yep.
Yeah. Yay. Yay. Do you feel the freedom yet?
Freedom.
Yeah. All the diversity. It's good. Cultural enrichment. I feel so culturally enriched.
You look enriched.
I think it was good that Donald Trump went ballistic. I think that's
1300.
gonna strike a chord with people, and I think Matt Walsh and some of these people can be wrong about these things.
Yeah,
Donald
yeah.
Trump is where he is at. You can't say that anybody else would have made it through this the shit that they put him through
Right.
for the last 6 years, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
From the time he came down the elevator, and I was hoping to get a peek up underneath Melania's dress there. Tell me you didn't think about it. Come on, guys. Seriously. Anyway, they've been at him ever since, man. Come on. 14 forever. So yeah, man, it's been a long ride, and he still survived, man. He survived a bullet. Right? A bullet went through his ear. So he is chosen by God to take this mantle. And I have to believe that. Yes, Restream does censor our chat. Yes, it does. It doesn't let you say certain words, and I haven't looked into that. Yeah, I can put a white list up there.
We paid for that.
No, we don't pay for Restream. It's free.
Yes, we do.
Mm.
We just paid $19 for Restream.
And then, well, okay, I'll go figure it out. There's a setting in there. I forgot all about it. I got so many things going on. It's like, why do we need to be able to say the C word or something in chat, or
No.
say that drop F bombs?
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know what words they're censoring.
All right. What do you want? What do you want? She's all needy. She wants breakfast. Okay, on some love or something. All right.
That's me. I want some breakfast and some
belch
love.
in my face. She's belching in my face, man.
Oh, baby.
Come on,
baby
honey.
girl.
Honey, I love you.
Baby girl.
All right, guys, man, we're coming up on it. Wait. We love you very much. We appreciate you joining us.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
Feel molested.
Oh my God.
So, we enjoy having you and hosting you and talking about stuff in the news, and we'll keep an eye on it. What's going on today besides my schedule? Is there anything news thing, or just we're waiting for the next shoe to drop?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're just
on standby.
Yeah. But I think we're going to be doing our shows live today because I think everybody has been on before, and I'm not worried about what might happen.
I don't want to post anything about fucking polls.
Polls?
Oh,
We're not
yeah.
interested in polls.
I mean, when they're not good for us, I go fuck you. When they're good for us, I go yeah. It's like
yeah. Well, I believe that they are there and they are heavily weighted. They're always slanted. And so a dead heat race, Donald Trump is winning. But they did jettison a candidate over the polls. So there is some read on what's going on, right? So anyway, flag waving with Heather Sprague, representative for Knox County. When is that going on, Zombie Nation? Is that Friday at 6 p.m.?
Friday at 6 p.m. She's
Thomaston, Maine.
She's not going to be available
Tomorrow.
Today.
She's not.
No.
She wrote.
It's her birthday. Yep.
Oh,
so we're gonna
happy
start,
birthday, Heather.
Yep. Yay.
Yay.
We're going to start next week.
We love Heather.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay, well, it was back-to-back with Hugo anyway, so that would have made a rough premiere for Hugo. I would have gone right out from Heather and then into Hugo, who's intense. You got to watch Hugo. He's awesome.
Can't wait.
He's a little more rah-rah. I'm a little more black-pilled, but that's all right. That's the way it works, man.
Yep.
So, Zombie Nation, we thank you for being here, and we hope you were entertained. We hope you enjoyed it. Of course, do all that stuff, man. Like, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. A little late now. You should have liked it earlier, but it's all right.
Oh my God.
Do it anyway.
Oh jeez. Don't be bossy. You're so bossy.
I know.
Why are you so bossy?
I know. So I'm gonna go have some breakfast, black bean breakfast soup. That's what we're gonna do. Breakfast stoop. We make stoops.
Stoops. I like
Not soups. I like stoops. I like
And
lots
full
of meat
of
and chunky stuff
meat.
in there. Isn't that what they call it? Rustic.
Rustic.
I
yeah.
like
Not
stews
ruddy.
rustic. Ruddy? No, ruddy.
You said ruddy. It's rustic.
No, yeah, ruddy's kind of like
Ruddy's
makes
like-
me think of hobos
Yeah, it's a bad
and
complexion.
trash cans with fires in them.
Okay.
All right. Well, all right, guys. Thanks very much for being here. I always hate to go, man. We enjoy you so much, but this part of the day has to come to an end. Mr. Rogers has to take his sweater off, hang it back up, and he's got to go out into the streets and battle with the Haitians, man. So you guys have a good day, and if anything breaks, we will go live. So keep an eye on us. Have a good day, guys. God bless. I'm True Slinger. That's the hippie chick over there. We out of here. I got to pee.
Not doing it.
Got to